Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Bashem Kodash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2026, the year of apostates, fallouts, and spies. Let's jump right into it. This is a lesson I seen earlier concerning the Strait of Hormuz, the moves that are being made, the analysts that are watching the situation, and Nero almost trying to use the nuclear option. So that spirit right there is to show us that the Lord is coming, because we cannot get up out of here. And I'm talking to those of Babylonian living, you know, those that are in the land of Babylon. We can't get up out of here until that prophecy comes to pass. All right, we have to, Lord willing, be a part of that number and be delivered and be glorified with Yahweh Shai when we see him. That's why it says we're gonna be happy when we see him, because we waiting on these things. But that right there was a big a big sign to show you this man's crashing out. He's ready to hit the button. He's not thinking all the way. That's why it says, is there no more wisdom in Teman? And the apostles always bring out that his spiritual advisor should have told him that, hey, if you go into Iran, guess what? That's prophecy. That's Ezekiel the 38th chapter. But she doesn't know. She's not astute in the scriptures. That's what you get when you got love of money. If you come in this thing with a deceitful heart and you want money, just like these pastors, they never. That's why the one thing, when I found out about the truth, I was so mad. I was not mad at I was mad at myself, but I was mad at those that told me lies, those that propagated. And you know, I told myself, like, I ain't going back to church, because you figure out that you've been lied to, you've been bamboozled, you've been hoodwinked. All right, all of the above. But the mindset now is that Esau's making moves that are not to his benefit. Okay, this is Deuteronomy the 30th chapter, because what's one of the curses? The curses is not having no assurity of life. If you're not assured of your life, that means you're on edge. You're very nervous. Things ain't going right. Just like now, when we make a move, we always think of the curses. I always know something may happen, something may go wrong, and you know, you got to anticipate the curses. Esau is not used to that. He's not used to having. He's not used to not having his way. You know, and that's to his own. That's to his own detriment. You know, but we're not worried about that. We're here to prophesy. Man, this traffic zone, Salakia. We're not here to try to put a band-aid, just like the Jeremiah says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy what? Both against great kingdoms of war and pestilence. We telling this man, you're done. You touched the apple of the Lord's eye. You raped, robbed, and murdered the planet Earth. You increased riches that were not yours. You took land that was not yours. All these things, now you got to pay for it. And Esau's not, he thought we were crazy before. Now the mindset is that he's seeing the fruits of all of his labors come back to him. And he's not liking it, man. But he's crashing out. That nuclear option right there was to show us that it's on the table. It's in a talk. But the spirit jumped on that general, all right, that general, to stop the nuclear option, because the spirit jumped on him to not do that, because prophecy has not been fulfilled yet. And the analysts are saying that the small toppers, they got that on the table too. So it's been whispered. Now it's coming more and more to the forefront, because as this time grows and as the time passes, Yahweh Shai is gonna let these words come to pass, man. Hey, those nuclear weapons are no fucking joke. We ain't talking. This ain't no IC. This ain't no bottle rocket. This ain't no firework. This is a weapon made for death. This is an instrument of death on a high level, man. So them talking about this is not. There's not a. Pakistan said too. Pakistan said, if you use your nukes, we gonna make sure you get nuked. So now we know that prophecy will come to pass. If there's a nuclear weapon used, that the land of Israel will be touched by that occurrence. So we're not sitting here telling that, show you that prophecy's coming to pass in a heavy way, because we told you, but we didn't know how it was going to happen. Now We're seeing the fruits of that taking place on a worldwide scale, not a light scale, not a here and there, on a worldwide scale. Russia told Iran, they said, do not use nuclear weapons. Pakistan told Israel, do not use nuclear weapons. China said, do not use nuclear weapons. That's the talk of the town. They know the option is there because Iran is not fucking around. They're hitting with punches that were not anticipated. They're throwing blows that were not that were not practiced. But that's the Lord putting the spirit. Just like when we fell, we didn't think we were gonna fall as a nation, as a Israel, as we were sitting in our rulership. We didn't think it was gonna fall, but that day came, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua made it happen. So the time now, Esau is crashing out. Even yesterday, I had an Edomite drive by and was yelling racial terms. I was like, golly, I ain't got that in a minute. I had to blow the dust off the prejudice, because he's been hiding it. But now he's coming out to the forefront and he's making that hate known. And we ready for it. We're not here for a kumbaya moment. You raped us, robbed us, stole our children, stole us, took our daughters, took our women. Ain't no good coming your way, man. That's why you guys that are trying to save Esau, you were a coward beyond cowards. They said yellow belly. You a rainbow. I ain't gonna say that. You just a coward, man. You a coward. That's what you can't go to war with us because your sword is shaky, man. And we have a spiritual sword now. That's why the Lord has said, if you don't go to war carnally and you weak, you ain't supposed to go to war. So now if you weak-minded about the nation, it's supposed to be in this truth, man. That's why it says, show thyself a good soldier of Yahweh Shah, man. We're soldiers in this, spiritual. We're not carnal. We're not going to do anything to you, Esau. We're not terrorists. We're not going to do no attacks. We're not carnal like you are, man. But we're telling you, you were fucked. You did the most heinous things you could do to a nation, and it's coming back to roost. It's coming back to haunt you, man. We're the ghost of the past. We're the ghost of your past sins, man. Some of us you slanged on those trees. We watched our families be taken, our families be broken, and you Negroes that are watching this for entertainment, out there anywhere. Shame on you. I always say it. Shame on. When I heard this truth, I was scared, man. I was excited, scared, and I knew I had to do something. I knew. I stopped going to church. I watched videos, and I remember the apostles, and I never forget it. They said, if you know Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, get your ass out there. And I ain't never looked back, man. I've never looked back. We done lost things in here, man. This ain't no investment of smiles. You guys, the people that watch this for entertainment, you don't know you watching men's pain, man. We ain't standing here as spotless snow people. No, we got pain behind this truth. To hold on to this cross, it says bear your cross, man. We've been ridiculed, threatened, violence, people wanting to shoot us, all types of madness, man. That's why we pray and hope that our investment comes back soon. We know it's gonna come back, but it's gonna come back soon. That's why these guys that turn their back, they never put skin in the game, man. You never put skin in the game. The Lord is looking for those that are gonna invest in this coming kingdom that is gonna be immortal. It's gonna be breathtaking, man. Every moment you look at the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna take your breath away, man. Take your breath away. But Esau is crashing out. Nuclear options are being pushed. Racism is at all-time high. ICE is still running around. All this is beautiful, man. This is the birth pains the Yahweh Shem Yahshua promised us would be taking place in these times, man. I'm on a windy road, so Salakia, hey. But the water to you brothers that come by and post precepts, hey, if you will help, use that help talent to your best of your abilities, man. Go on videos, post precepts, and pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua that he may give you a will to stand in this thing. But Esau's crashing out, man. He's getting ready to do some shit that we ain't seen on the earth, but the Lord is making him do it. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is making Esau do what he's getting ready to do, and we ready, man. We ready, man. This is home. Ain't never been this close. Nuclear option come. Hey, this world ain't got nothing for you, Jake. I'm talking to you Israelites, especially you Israelite men. This world ain't got nothing for you. They hate you. I was at a park doing nothing, minding my own business, man. Minding my own business, and somebody just yelled out hate But I knew it was love though, because they envy us, man. Even the ridicule had love behind it. You know, the Spirit said, "Hey, he mocked me, but it was a mocking way of acknowledging his insecurities, the way he mocked me." And I was like, "Damn, I didn't even take too much to it, but to show you that I'm ready to get up out of here, man. This ain't for us. We got seeds, we got stocks, we got a whole land prepared for us on the other side, man. We're gonna be joined to Yahushua for a season." And we're gonna purge out the rebels, and the earth is gonna be beautified through this chaos that's getting ready to come. But Esau is getting ready to do something. Something's coming down the pipe. We don't know what it is. Beyond this, for Trump to try to use the nuclear option, we close, man. We close. That means he don't like being told no. So that's something that, you know, these small toppers are putting in the atmosphere, man. But that's through the Spirit though, and we waiting on this MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID micro C hip, if you know what it means, man. All right, and say no to it. That's all we gonna tell you. That's as simple. Our yoke is easy. Say no to the damn devil. All right, stand on your P's and Q's. Say stand for your ancestors. Do some shit, man. You know, stand as a man, stand as a woman. You know, if you women, hey, there's gonna Isaiah 4:1's coming, and that's not a bad thing for you, because guess what? Men the Lord puts in front of you, they're gonna be loving men. They're gonna be responsible men, because they watch for your souls, man. You know, and it's always think of that in the times we come in, that the Lord is every move that is made from here on out is love. As much as it may be hard to see, as much as it may be hard to grasp, love is behind everything that's getting ready to take place. Even the time of Noah's flood, it says the earth was exceedingly wicked, man. You know, men's hearts were continually to do evil. So how much more now, where everybody's just on fuckery, man. Women don't want to have children. Men have low testosterone, and bitches, you know, sodomites everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame. But Lord willing, edifying lesson. I'm gonna leave it there with that. That's a call hello Yahweh, Bashim Yamshai, Bashim Chakodash. Until next time, I say Shalom, and more now to never keep faith. Shalom.